Word up, everyone out there. My name's Mark5, and you're tuned in live to Subsonication episode number 64 here on the Electronic DJ Network. If you're joining us live on YouTube right now, we're hanging out in the chat room. Although this new chat room, I have to get used to saying it, this new chat room will always be running. So it'll always be there, always be in it, and you'll always be able to chat with me there. It's running through Discord. You can see it in the upper right corner over there. I'm not sure, but you may be able to click on that maybe. If not, the URL is easy enough to copy, but that URL will bring you directly into the Discord chat room. You need to register a Discord account, but Discord accounts are free. But you know, after that, you'll be in the chat room, and you know, Discord does cool things like also allowing me to show the chat room over there live in the video stream as well. So that's good stuff. So yeah, you guys should jump in there. It's always going to be a party in there, hopefully. We'll see how it goes, but it runs. It's really cool stuff. It runs on iOS, Android, and in your web browser, and there's a desktop client if you want to install it on your computer as well. Installing it on your computer, definitely my preferred way of using it, but the apps are pretty good. The web client is also pretty good. The web client is kind of like the least full-featured of them. Like, there's a couple of things you can't do in the web client that you can do in the rest of the apps. But yeah, good stuff. So jump in there, chat about whatever you guys want, and also feel free to ask me questions about anything you guys want. The most popular type of question people like to ask is for the track ID, that is the title of the track, who produced the track, so that they can take that info to track it down, or Beatport or Juno, and purchase that track for themselves. Also, the second most popular type of question is the track request, and if it's in the BPM range that I'm spinning at and I have it here in the Secret Studio, I will gladly work it live into this episode of Subsonication for you. Mostly because I don't have any set lists, track lists, or whatever going into pretty much all of my sets. So yeah, unless it's like special stuff like the exclusive promo track I mentioned I have for today's show, as well as special theme sets. Those are a special deal, but I usually don't do sets like that. So yeah, fulfilling the request, it puts something on the track list for me, and you get to hear something that you want to hear, so it's a win-win situation for both of us. Anyway, the other thing you should do is copy the address out of your browser, paste that over to your friends, get them to tune in as well, because the more the merrier. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna get back to mixing, and you guys jump in the chat room, get your friends to tune in, get them to jump in the chat room, and let's do it up.
Nothing's in the photograph, I got lights in the way. You're going out of mind and I wish you would stay. Falling out of my head, I got a twisted sense of time. Feels like I'm turning red, feels so alive, alive. We play amongst the stars, forever searching, ever learning, find just who we are. You and me will have eternity, forever wanting, ever dreaming, that's just where we'll be.
Real quick, word up to the one like Starkiss for tuning in, hanging out in the chat room with us. This track's by him, Doughboy, and Joey Riot's called Revolution. Forthcoming on some label at some point in time.
It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
on the mic, light check, 1, 2. Coming at you, it's hardcore music for the crew. Cutting across the blood-brain barrier. DJ drop another dance floor damager. 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 DJ drop another dance floor damager.
Alright guys, this is that exclusive promo track that I mentioned at the beginning of the show. It's called Dance Floor Damager, if you hadn't guessed yet. It's by Cruise and Jump, featuring MC Smokin', the Nightingale of Nottingham. So, yeah, more details during the mid-show break. Up everyone. For about the past half hour now. You've been tuned into the sounds myself. Mark 5, live here on the Electronic DJ Network, here on Subsonication, episode number 64. I like to go over, or like to have a mid-show break to go over news, other announcements, stuff like that. First up, thanks to the boys at Trackmaster Music for sending that promo track that we just heard over to me. It should be due out tomorrow for release. Should be Track It Down. You should be able to find it there. Once again, the title of the track, Dance Floor Damager by Cruise and Jump, featuring MC Smokin'. Let's see. So, yeah, that's that. Also, you should be able to see it if you're watching live with us on the screen, or, well, you'll see it regardless. But if you're watching with us live right now, you can join us in the chat room, which you can see over to the right, over there. And the link to join us, and if you're lazy, you can scroll down to the video description and click on the link from there. I think you can click on that widget. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Actually, now that I think about it, no, you probably can't click on it. Yeah, I don't know why I thought you could before. So, yeah, brand new chat room system that will always be running, and I will always be logged into it. And it works on iOS, Android, Windows, or Mac even. So those of you Mac users out there can even download a client to use it. Or you can even use it through a web browser. And they're working on a Linux client as well. So yeah, lots of cool stuff. And now the chat discussions won't disappear at the end of every show. And the party can just keep going. So yeah, you should join us in the Discord chat room, and you can see what's going on in there. You can even see people add chat updates live as we go along, which I think is really neat. YouTube chat is alright, but also, so the two downsides of YouTube chat, the good thing about YouTube chat is it's really easy for everyone to log into it and use it. The two major downsides, kind of after using it for the past year and a half, is that I just mentioned it, the conversation disappears when the show is over and people can't chat anymore, which is okay. People can go about their business, but now we can chat in between shows as well. Second biggest downside is that on YouTube chat, unless you're a channel admin or moderator or whatever, you couldn't paste links into the chat, which I get it, for those other live events or live streams that they have on YouTube, and they have tens of thousands of people participating in the YouTube chat. They don't want those people blasting those links over the chat. So now we have this new chat system, which is even better. And I'm hoping to roll this out to all of the other shows here on the Electronic DJ Network, so that every show is going to have their own chat room, and you can bounce back and forth in between them and stay better informed of the shows that are going on, and all the discussion going on as well. Lots of cool stuff. And I can also pin messages in the Discord chat room that you can access by clicking on the pin icon up in the upper right. And my two news items are in there. So I'm going to start at the bottom because that was actually the first one I pinned. So DJ World has been all abuzz about this new Thud Rumble mixer that they're working on with Intel. And it is going to be really cool because so before, if you were a Tractor Serato DJ or whatnot, you had to plug your interface into a laptop and also the mixer, because the laptop is what needed to run it. And I never really went into that stuff because the laptop, the way I see it, even though I have one right here, I'm using it to type in the chat room, one, I don't want to carry it with me to gigs everywhere. Two, it introduces another point of failure into your whole DJ setup. So I was never keen on it, but this new mixer from them is going to be huge because it combines the two. So the laptop is integrated into the mixer, and apparently, if you watch the video and look at it, or what they show in the video is the prototype that they're showing off, or that they showed off this past weekend. But the production versions are going to be like 2 centimeters tall, and they're also going to have fold-out legs to make it the height of a normal mixer. But the legs will fold, and you can pack it down in approximately 2 centimeters of space. I mean, give or take some extra centimeters for the knobs and the faders and all that. But definitely really cool stuff. So if you're in the Discord chat room, you can click on the pinned messages to see the video link from there. I also posted it on my Facebook fan page, which we'll come back to in a bit here. The next news item is, kind of earlier in the week, DJ Ham. Some of you people may know him as DJ Ham, or just Ham, or if you're really into drum and bass, you guys may know him as Hamilton. Let's start some more talking music here. So he, basically put out this post saying that he would make a brand new album as Ham, so presumably hardcore, because Ham is his hardcore moniker. If 100 people directly pledged to him to pay £100 each for this new album, which, in addition to that, so you would get, the high quality audio format of your choice, essentially. So I think you could even get the WAV files, which is uncompressed audio, for those of you non-audio files. Really great audio quality. Kind of like the purest that would come out of his production setup. And he would also, for those of them that wanted it, provide the stems or the parts of each of the tracks that would enable other producers to make remixes. All of that, all included for £100 each, for everyone that pledged. And, it's, when you think about it, it is, or like when you put it side by side with another hardcore album CD set that you may put out there, or that is out on the market, you're paying a lot less, or you could pay a lot less for those other CDs or albums. This deal from Ham is a totally different animal all into itself, mostly because, he drifted away from next gen, made a name for himself in the drum and bass world, and really doesn't do a lot of DJ stuff, as covered by the other pinned post that I just added kind of right before I left work today, where Lunacy kind of wrote up a response to it, and not really a response to Ham himself, but really a response to all the people kind of whining and whinging and bitching about the price of the album and kind of what they're getting and all of that. And I pretty much agree with everything that Lunacy wrote in his response article. So you guys can catch it in the pin post on Discord, or you can catch it from my fan page as well. And kind of before today, I was kind of on the fence as to whether to go in on it. And kind of after reading Lunacy's article, I think I'm a little more inclined to go in on it myself. I mean, the main interest for me is definitely the stems, and kind of why I was on the fence about it was that I have a ton of other stems and things and projects that I haven't even gotten to yet. They're just kind of in the archives, sitting there waiting for me to get to them, but I haven't had that much time to spend in the production suite. So yeah, but I think I'm a little more inclined to do it, especially now that I remember that it's a £25 deposit and then the rest is due when the album is ready and ready for delivery. So I think I may do it, just because, otherwise I wouldn't have access to that stuff at all. Plus, kind of really miss Ham's production as well. So yeah, there you have it. And if you want to go and support that project, just go look on DJ Ham's Facebook page. You should be able to find it there. And I think Lunacy even links it from his article, from the Night Force page there. So yeah, totally support hardcore. So let's see, moving on. Nice to see lots of people in the Discord chat room, and you guys can actually see the Discord chat room going on right now, talking about all this stuff. By the way, if you like this show and all of our other shows, please throw us a subscribe here on YouTube. Subscribing's free. All you need is a YouTube account, which is also free. Then you'll get notifications for when we post up our scheduled live recording sessions of all these different shows that we have here on EDN, as well as when we post up videos of event coverage from the various events that we get to cover. I'm still working on editing and doing post on a lot of footage that has been taken. Hoping to post that stuff up. Well, honestly, it's not going to be like in the next couple of weeks, but probably after that. I'm tied up with a couple of things for the next couple of weeks. But, kind of part of being busy was setting up this new chat room system, which I'm finding to be really awesome and, being really happy with. But the other shows, just to quickly go through them. So there's this show, Subsonication. The other shows are DJ Blues Bang and Buffet, first Wednesday in the month. The Cold Front with Tamaracks, third Wednesday of the month. Happy Hour with Sake Bomb, also normally the third Thursday of each month, but she had to postpone her show this week to next week. And then also T.Love with Transit and Daddy, every Wednesday. So yeah, lots of shows, and kind of with being busy, I've not had the time to finish setting up some of the other new shows that are just in the queue to do. And there's several more shows to add on top of all of the offerings that we have now. So hopefully, you guys will see the value in that and just click subscribe from the video panel. If you're watching via podcast, all you need to do is take the URL out of the ID3 tag of the file that you're listening to right now, put that into your browser, and that takes you over to the video archive page of today's episode on YouTube, and you can interact with us that way. Also, you can get linked to the Discord chat room, which I will still be in by the time you get there, way after this podcast is actually posted. But also from the video archive page, you can scroll down, click subscribe from there. Let's see, what else? I think that is pretty much it. We are way out of talking music here, so it's time to get back into it. And, I think it's been a little bit since I played this track, and it's really cool. So I'm going to take this next one from the top. But in the meantime, take the browser out, or take the address out of your browser, paste that over to your friends, the YouTube address out of your browser, paste that over to your friends. Get them to tune in, get them to join the chat room as well, because the more the merrier. And let's do it up.
Hey Commander, can you unplug me? Just for a minute, I need some privacy. Headset off and stretch your neck out. Down the rocks to her head safe house. Yeah, I remember it all. Leave and shut out my calls. The air was so dusty, her armor getting rusty. She found thoughts she never had. Her young ones were just as bad. They really bad. took our time, took it fast. And the autumn fell right back, filling up my head, songs that float right by my window. I'm still thinking of your summer haze, still thinking of your summer.
Wash away all the pain of yesterday. I know my key.
guys, we are past the top of the hour here on Subsonication episode number 64, live on the Electronic DJ Network. For about the past hour, you've been tuned into the sounds of myself, Mark 5. If you like this show and all of our other shows, all of our event coverage, by the way, I also posted up or that link to the Thud Rumble mixer is on our list of liked videos, playlist of liked videos, and there's a bunch of other cool music-related videos in there that you guys can check out. So yeah, totally do that up. So as I was saying, if you like, all of the stuff here on the Electronic DJ Network, please throw us a subscribe here on YouTube. Just scroll down below the video panel, click subscribe. Subscribing is free. All you need is a YouTube account, which is also free. And yeah, it helps us out a lot, because the more subscribers that we get, the more things we can do with the channel, both on the YouTube front and on, other sorts of fronts. So yeah, I think we hit 103 today. So word up. Also word up to the one like Ian K for tuning in from the Seattle Hardcore crew. I think he may be tuning in from his office, unless he's working at home today. Also word up to fellow hard hitter DJ Blue and all the other guys, Starkiss as well. If you like what you've been hearing from myself personally, hit up all my social media links, also there in the bottom right. Or if you're lazy, scroll down to the video description, click on the links from there. But if you're listening by podcast right now, I'll read off the links for you. First up, we got my website, www.mark5.us. That's M as in music, ARK, the number 5.us. Get linked up with the podcast feed URL from there. And you can also download all of my studio mixes from that site as well. And, as things are released, studio mixes, other things that I produce, they will also go out over the podcast feed so that your podcatcher will automatically download those for you. Cool stuff. Other cool stuff, just FYI, the Subsonication podcast is also on iTunes now, so you can go and check that out. And yes, I know I'm quite behind on posting up episodes. I think the last one, or the most recent one there on iTunes is like episode 36. Got a bit to go. At least I haven't doubled yet, but, we'll get there. Next up, we got my Facebook fan page, which is where I do the bulk of my posting. Facebook.com/Mark5Hardcore. Keep up with my upcoming gigs, radio shows, music-related posted there, as well as links to the things I talked about during the mid-show break. And then after that, we got or actually, if you prefer Twitter, all the stuff I post on my Facebook fan page gets mirrored to my Twitter account at Mark5, twitter.com/Mark5 as well. So there you go, Twitter people. And SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Mark5Hardcore, where you can also download and stream my latest studio mix, the 4th secret studio session there, as well as the 3rd secret studio session and some other odds and ends that are still there on SoundCloud. Though hopefully I'll put new stuff there soon. And lastly, if you like pictures, you can follow me on Instagram at Mark5Hardcore, where I post picture reminders to tune in to this show each week, as well as curiosities and tasty looking food from my random adventures. And now we have this new chat room system on Discord. The Discord link is in the video description. You can also read it there in the upper right of the video panel here, see what people are talking about. But that chat room is going to be running all the time. I'll be in there. It's connected to my phone, even through the Android app. So, you'll always be able to reach me, talk to me about stuff. And talk with each other about the show and, do stuff, cool stuff. Share links in there because you can, unlike YouTube chat. Really liking it a lot. Also, another thing you can do in Discord is mention someone, which I think is really cool. I don't think you can do that in YouTube chat. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. I should eat some food while before I pass out or something. So yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And we will catch you guys back here next week for the next episode of Subsonication. Word up.